Hey guys, Shawn Ziem, the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor, and the host for the Network Marketing Insider, where we bring on guests, and I have a great one today that will share their stories, share tips and tricks, talk about their past, how they had some failures, and the goal is for you to gain some knowledge, to take some education, take some information, golden nuggets, and actually, guys, implement, take action, put in place some of the things we talk about today. And if you do, please come back, drop a comment. Don't forget, a little housekeeping. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment. The least you could do is hashtag live on the live, hashtag replay on the replay. And if you're an overachiever, drop where you're watching us from. We'd love to connect and grow our businesses together. Without further ado, we bring on a new friend of mine, Joe Schroeder. What's up, man? How are you?
Absolutely. I'm a hope merchant. I sell the good news of prosperity. I'm 10 feet tall and bulletproof. I'm a walking reward for a people, a place, or a thing.
And it seems like I see you all over social media now. Like you're all over. You're in your truck constantly dropping some knowledge. So I want people to understand you could always find time to do what we're doing right now, as far as a podcast, do video, provide value. So just a little tidbit there. Joe, please give us, I love to hear it when I bring on my guests. Who are you and what made you get into network marketing?
Well, just to preface, I'm in New Jersey. I'm 45 minutes from Manhattan. And I show people how to make $2,000 to $5,000 a week, starting their fourth week in a 2 to 4 hour workday. I put people in front of 20,000 to 100,000 people a week in Facebook groups and make 100% profit and have more people and more leads than they know what to do with. I don't know if you can see this, guys that are watching from home. I had a meat and seafood business. This is my old menu. I was a door-to-door salesman for 25 years, knocking on doors. No college, slow classes, ADHD, depression, anxiety. I was the first person on the computer in 96, AOL dial-up. I had 3 years, I don't know, what was I, 36 years old, 37? I had 3 years of mail order failure, but I had 3 years of ad copy expertise taught to me. Got into multi-level. God brought strangers to me. Hit the streets, ghosted my family. Remember, this is the mid-90s. Full-time job, meat and seafood. Was out until midnight seeing people. Being vomited on. This is, what is this, 30 years ago? To make a long story short, I was making $500, $1,000 a month in multi-level network marketing. And I decided to stay home, do the meat and seafood, but not leave my house for network marketing. And I posted ads, full page ads and display ads in magazines. I was one of the very first people to do it, 98, 99. And I led with the $17 cash flow product. That led to a $100 product. That led to a $200 product. And inside of that product was the multi-level. So the reason I was doing $500,000 a month in sales for 10 years, Life Plus and 4 more, is because people joined the program by default. They were buying the system. And I told people, do not marry the multi-level. Do not get in bed and marry the program. Get in bed with yourself, marry yourself, This is not a cult. Do business. Retail to recruit, get paid up front, back end the program. Show, expose. I used to say expose, involve, and upgrade. Expose, involve, upgrade. And what that meant was expose people to the system, not the multi-level. People are buying a system, not the program. What good is a case of Coca-Cola if there's no machine to dispense? How can I sell
True.
cars? How can I sell cars? I'm Ford Motors if there's no service industry on property. Get it? How can I buy a house? How can I buy a house if there's no connection of water, electricity, et cetera, et cetera? If you stand back 100 yards, 200 yards, and you look at what we're doing, that's a very intelligent concept. Ask most people, they say, I'm doing skinny pills. I sell diet pills. Well, what are you doing? I'm selling technology. I sell this. Ask me what I'm doing. And I use the program as a dirty rag, as a tool. My assets, the programs, are nothing more than a rag to me. It's a tool. It's something I use. The business I'm in is not the program. The business is traffic. The business is eyeballs. It's a mind shift. You say, well, McDonald's is in the burger business. That's a mistake. McDonald's is the largest commercial landowner in America. They're in
Yep.
the real estate. They're in the real estate business. You say, well, Netflix gives me movies. That's not their business. They're in the streaming business. Shawn said earlier, he said 12 minutes ago, he goes, well, you're everywhere. You want to be findable. You want to be findable.
Omnipresent, right? Omnipresent's a good word.
And people are ashamed, might be the wrong word, embarrassed. Well, I don't have any followers. I look, I don't have any followers. I look weak. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Well, I hate Instagram. TikTok is a must. You do not have
Yes,
to
I
make
agree.
You do not have to make videos. You think you do, but you don't. Be findable, man. Anyway, so I'm doing meat and seafood. Love my customers. Late 90s, making 10, 15, 20,000 a month, often 25,000. But I still have to service my customers. I love my customers. I love being outside. I was still doing this 10 days a week. So I was in multi-level from, I guess, 97 to 2003, 2004. And today you do, multi-level sat in front of Congress spring of 24. Congress says Congress changed the rules in multi-level. Fact. So millions and millions of network marketers jumped to the MRR space, master resale rights. Make 100%. Literally make 100%. This was not here 3 years ago. This has been here for about 2 years. MRR, master resale rights. A year ago, there was maybe 2 programs. No, it's not true. There was 1 program. Today, there's about 14. The residual income, we can all think of about 5 or 6 good ones that pay 1, 2, 3 levels. That's your residual. We need that. I don't use Go on Craigslist today or go on the internet today and say multi-level and you'll have no business, right? Affiliate marketing pays 1 or 2 levels. That's what you want. You know, you want the 500, 1,000, 2,000 a week. Where's that going to come from? Facebook groups. The game has changed. The game has changed. So I have a list of 600 Facebook groups. I sit within a group of about 500. And we literally sit together and post in Facebook groups. Dig this. We like, heart, and comment on each other's posts.
You're helping each other. It's a team effort, right?
It's not done anywhere. It's crazy. So Johnny that joins last night looks like a guru because when he posts our ads inside of Facebook groups that have 2,000, 5,000, 50,000, you didn't hear what I just said. I'm speaking to the guys at home. I'll say it again. There's one, fact check me. There's 10 million Facebook groups. There's 1.2 billion people in groups. Humans love groups. Addictions, marriage, divorce, churches, whatever. That's what humans do. That's why there's 1.2 billion people in Facebook groups. Go on Facebook, go in groups and search faceless digital marketing. Your jaw will drop. 5,000 members, 18,000 members, 9,000 members in these groups, 50,000 for a lousy 10, 15 bucks a month. The admin of those groups will let you post every day, right? That's how you're in front of 20,000, 50,000 people a day. We didn't have this a year ago. This is all new, right? Old geezers like me, literally 45, 50, 55, literally don't understand that on their phone is 100,000 in 2025. They don't realize that on their phone are free resources. TikTok, Facebook, Cash App, IG, little apps to build ads on your phone, little apps to use for AI. They're on your phone. So for you old timers watching this, get with Shawn, because I gave Shawn this. I have a 31-minute YouTube video that walks you step by step by step, slow, on how to create ads on your phone. Simply. It's easy. I have a new ad, maybe 2 every day, and that's what gets sent out to 10,000, 50,000 people a day. Anybody 10 feet from stupid could do this. And what's exciting is, I'll now repeat myself for the 3rd time, is we didn't have this a year ago, 2 years ago. You didn't have this. You know, they say there was, they say Thomas Edison invented this. Not true. There was 5 guys, 6 guys at the same time who invented the toilet, electricity, the light bulb, the car. It's a fact. Meaning there's something called collective consciousness. So what happened during the pandemic literally was kids 15, 18, 20, 23, 24 that were sharing all of this data, all of this how-to. Now they're 24, 26, 28 on Instagram and Facebook in groups with amazing 5-second, 10-second reels, REEL, that you use on X, Instagram, and Facebook, making 10, 20, 30,000 a month. My mentor is 34. She made like 44,000 last month in MRR. The game has changed. And for
Talk to
you,
us, Joe.
go
Talk to
ahead.
us about, you said Craigslist, and people are like, wait a minute. How can you use Craigslist to create and generate traffic?
You articulated it very well. I've been asked that many times, and nobody added the word traffic except for you. And but the fact that you added the word traffic made it a very intelligent question. It doesn't involve traffic. Traffic, let me explain. Craigslist. When I use the word traffic, I'm using it in the sense of a lot of eyeballs. Craigslist is just a couple of eyeballs. I'll explain. When I got started January 22nd of 24, I was broke. I used to have the big house and all this stuff happened to me, okay? Stuff happened. Life was like a ball. I was broke as a joke. Yes, I've got assets. Yes, I've got money in the bank, but cash flow, I had some bad stuff happen. Got started in January 22nd. Remember 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, I was an expert ninja at ad copy and mail order. Remember that?
Yep.
So where did Joe Schroeder go the next day? I didn't know about Facebook groups. I didn't know about all this. I'm only in this, 9 months? Got started for 600 and now I'm at almost 90,000. So Shawn, to answer your question, I ran right into Craigslist where I still am. In the sales section, go to the sales section. Now now needle pick into jobs. And there's a starving market of all these guys looking for jobs. Look in New York, New York. That's a section. New York, New York. And look for a headline November 30th of 2024. 800, 1,500 a week with Facebook Messenger. You'll see my ad. And I'm in usually 3 to 5 states. And I let people use variations of my ads. Craigslist, when was that posted? A month ago? I must have gotten, I don't know, was it 15 to 20? I'll say 20 emails. Never put your phone number. Don't ask why. Never use the name of the company. Don't ask why. I use long form. I use long, old school, and exhaustive. It's called long form. So there's a lot of information. I'm seducing them. They email me.
You're basically qualifying them, because if they read the entire thing, you know you
Very
got
good.
somebody on the hook.
Very good. Exactly. So if I got on a bad ad, I'll get 8 to 10. This last one was a humdinger. I probably made 1,000 the first week. In the past month, I made at least 5,000 off of that single ad. A lot of broke people, 98% men. A lot of guys who I find out because after they join with me. Professional men making 60, 80, 90 who are broke. And they're elated at this. So what I do is I send them to my website store, which is called Stan Store. You should Google Stan Store. So I have a lot of things. So my front end is $47. So my front end is 47. So I'm getting daily. Now am I getting daily cash? I'm using the same system as I did 30 years ago. And to the 70%. So if I get 10 guys emailing me, only 30% buy the 47. And after 3 or 4 days, I send them videos and stuff to show the system. Like maybe 20% of those will join. But out of the ones that buy the 47 upfront starter course, over 50% join within 2 days. Because the starter course, because they've laid money down, because they have skin in the game, because they put out their credit card, because it was beyond a lead. I don't even know what to call it. It was a buyer. It was a buyer. Can I give my website?
Of course. It's going to be in the description as well, guys. You can always look in the description, but go for it.
1K Days 2025. 1K Days 2025. So you don't need a website. You just need a stand store. 2 words, stand store. It's $100 a month. You copy all of my stuff and put it into your stand store. You're me immediately. You're me the next day. And I'll let you make 100% on the 47. No, you don't. Joe, you're too generous. Well, that is true. Actually, I'd make you give me $10 a sale. Well, how do you audit that? Don't worry about it. But I want to say this. Everybody has a tactic. Tactics don't make you money. Strategy makes you money. Well, what time do I post? That's a tactic. Well, what do I put in the ad? That's a tactic. Well, give me your ads in your stand store. That's a tactic. Well, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok talking about how to train the algorithms. A, you don't have time to train the algorithms. You need money yesterday. 2, you really can't train them anymore in 2025.
That's right.
So this business is about content. I'm paying for traffic because I'm paying Craigslist or I'm paying a Facebook group with a concept. So I'm buying money. Can I say that? It's probably you guys realize that you can buy money? If I buy a house, I bought it, I flip it, I made money. If I buy gold, I flip it. If you're running around trying to save money, you're in the wrong industry. Stop trying to save money. That's a poor man's mentality. Invest once. Invest in. So a strategy is what I've been talking about the whole time. Strategy. A leads to B, B leads to C. Not only when they give me $47, do they get freaking 3 videos and 2 ebooks, and they say it's worth $200 and their minds are blown. It's too much information. Being in the industry for 100 years, I know that they don't know what they just bought.
And they won't have time to go through it. And most of the time, they won't even use it, right?
Hold on. Thank you. You're a smarty. I sent him a video 2 days later that says, you don't know what you just bought. And because they paid for it, and now they're, trust me, that it's only a 17-minute video, and I literally explain, I'm not selling the program. The program is in the 47. I'm selling them on. Do you even know what you bought for 47? Do you even realize that you can use all of this? Because they don't know that. Do you know all that shit that I sent you for 47? I'm going to put your name on it. Wait, what? Well, Joe, why didn't you put that 17-minute in the product? Because as Shawn says, they didn't look at it even. You get my point. I want to say this. This is profound. And my mentor, who I paid good money, said this. This is going to bother you guys in a good way. She said, today, December 2025, she said to us on a Zoom call, she goes, we used to boast. We used to boast. Oh, all of my activity, I got 8 opt-ins today. Oh, in all my activity, I got 12 opt-ins to my email list. And you're counting the money. Oh, I'm such a guru. I'm going places. And that's pretty darn good. If you're doing stuff and you have 8 to 10 new opt-ins a day, 15, 20, that's pretty darn good. Guess what she said? She goes, isn't that fantastic? Because the people that joined your opt-in list for your opportunity, which used to be a big deal, where you caught them originally, the algorithm knows they're into digital marketing and or network marketing. They caught you on TikTok or Facebook or YouTube, wherever. And now the algorithm's going to send them 10 more guys tomorrow. That's AI. That's where we're at. And me, listen, me with 20,000 followers on TikTok, which is not a big deal, trust me. My friends have a lot more. I'm like, yeah, I got 8 opt-ins today. Yeah, I got 18. Dude, they're on my email list and they forget about me the next day because the algorithm is literally showing them 100 more videos on guys just like me. Joe, what's the solution? Get their darn credit card as fast as possible. Make a crazy, insane offer. Why am I doing that? They're not giving my competition the credit card. The competition isn't giving them free videos. You want to be literally top of mind. You want to literally own a portion of their mind, which means internet marketing, network marketing, multi-level affiliate marketing. You want to own that. Literally. That's smart. And if the guy gave you quickly the first day or the first 3 days, 10, 20, 30, 40 bucks, you own it. You own a piece of his mind. He didn't forget he bought product from you. That's the distinction. That's smarter business.
No doubt about it. It's true with AI. It's a problem that you're going to run into.
As slick as we all think we are, and we are, people in our business, we are, all of us, even if you're not making a full-time living, you know more than all your friends, et cetera, and that's a good thing. As smart as we all are, and as educated as we all are, internet, the whole business, et cetera, AI and the world, it just keeps changing. You got to keep up. What's new? What isn't working? You got to. What's working now? What's working this month? And that's that. That's my speech.
There's a lot here we can unpack, and I love it. You're being transparent with everybody. Was a door-to-door salesman. He lost everything, guys. This is a true story. These are facts. And he was able to be at your 64, right? So 64, a lot of people are saying, I've done video since 2018 for my insurance business. And I have realtors who are like, oh, I'm not going to get in front of the camera. Why? Oh, I have to lose some weight. I don't like the way I sound. I don't know enough information. That's all complete BS. It's all excuses. And you see someone like Joe who had everything, lost everything, is
big time.
Got the comeback. He's got the comeback, and he's all over TikTok. He was on a live before this podcast.
I've already made 1,000 by lunchtime.
So he's putting. We talk about omnipresent. I thought I was. He's all over the place. I don't have 20,000 on TikTok. I only have like 190 people. That's something I'm slow growing as well. But there's things that you can, if you have an open mind, you can learn from. Like, look at, he talked about early on, expose, involve, and upgrade. Why I'm watching and listening as if I was you guys. You should be taking notes and implementing, but people don't do that. Joe, why do people fail to do that? There's an issue. You get information. We just shared how to use Craigslist. How many people are going to come back and say, I used it? Probably none, because
the dark force, Jesus gave power to the dark force. He gave him 90% rule. The dark force will talk into your ear and show you your mistakes from 5 years ago to interrupt your future. The dark force will literally use the tongue of your friends and family. You're not smart enough. Let's remind him of his past. The dark force will be on the tongue of friends and family. You're chubby. You don't look right. When you flaunt your difference, when you flaunt your I am, when you flaunt your difference, and you run around and you say, used to be broke, I'm almost 70, I'm a lowly door-to-door man. When you're that raw and truthful, you're giving other people permission to also be raw, to also be real, and they say, damn it, me too. Muhammad Ali had the guts to be himself. Robert De Niro, Brad Pitt, Russell Brand, Madonna, Adele, Oprah, Obama, Trump, judge not. Prince with his girl outfit, judge not. Howard Stern with his stupid hair and glasses, Elton John with his duck suit and his weird, judge not. They flaunted their difference. And your difference sits next to your treasure. You want to flex. You're too old. Well, I'm shy. I'm tired. Go for it. Men, 50 to 70, are home crapping in their pants because they Googled their age and their income. Repeat that. They Googled their age and their income. And Google says, you need 1.2 million to retire, to not work for 30 years, to not work. I'll work until the day I get sick. I'm making too much money. We are a rescue. Literally. We are going to rescue thousands of men. Period. Keep your job. Keep your job. Joe, I hate it. Keep your job. Benefits, the wife will kill you if you quit. Keep your job. 2 to 3 hours a day. 15 minutes here, 15 here. You'll lay in bed, the wife next to you doing Netflix. You'll lay in bed and you'll watch Shawn, you'll watch me, you'll post some. Get in the game. And I want to close with this. I'm going to close with this. You can't out-earn your subconscious mind, your ego, your self-image. Everybody is set. Everybody has a set point. If you Google it, the subconscious mind runs your life. Bowels, breathing, insulin, your heart, blood pressure, everything. Your subconscious mind drives you home. You think you're working, you're not. you're subconsciously competent. The subconscious is doing all the typing. You can't earn more than your subconscious and ego will allow. Joe, where are you going with this? The guy wins the lottery. Most guys lose it. They sabotage because they weren't mentally prepared for that kind of money. So they find ways to sabotage, to lose it, to give it away. My teachers used to teach me that. He used to go, all these people are multi-level that make 7,000, 10,000, they all lose it. They quit. They burn out because they weren't mentally equal to the money. Get back into Tony Robbins. Get back into the book by Dr. Joseph Murphy, Power of the Subconscious Mind. Get back into Think and Grow Rich. Get back into the Science of Getting Rich, Wallace Waddles. Joe, what's the golden nugget? You can't BS your subconscious. Stop BSing because you've already set. You have a set point. Start, quit, wait, start again. Now I'm excited. I'm not. No, wait a minute. Nah, I'm down for a month. The subconscious loves you. Well, it doesn't love you. It is you. And your subconscious, its only goal is to say yes to you. Google if that's true. So we speak our world into existence. All the terrible thoughts, all of the this and the that is taking note. So I say all of that to say this. Speak a language. Well, Joe, what's the self-image? What's an ego? It's not what you show the wife. It's not the guy you show at work. It's not your church car on Sunday. It's not your flex. When no one's around and you're crying at the supermarket in your car because you're broke, that's who you really are. That's your ego. Who you secretly believe you are when the wife's not looking and you're all by yourself, that's the equal. That's the measure of who you are in your soul. When you hang around guys like myself, Shawn, and others, your potential of reality rises and your self-image also rises. Okay? Joe, what's the move? Get back in the game. If you say I'm going for 5,000, 10,000, your subconscious is gonna negate that, erase that, because it's gonna call you a liar because you've lied before. Speak and give your body a command. Rule over self to the blessings of Christ. Rule yourself as you would rule a dog and be truthful. You know what? I'm going for 1,000 a month. I don't know how. I'm a 10,000 a month person, but not yet. I'm a 20,000 per month person, not yet. God, Jesus, I don't know how. You do. I'm going for $1,000 in January. 500,000, maybe 2,000. Your subconscious can relate to that, Shawn. Do you get that, Shawn?
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense? I want you guys to win. Be authentic. Be honest. Love people. Use money, not vice versa. Train your mind. Train your feet. Train your feet to move as your mind and your mouth speaks. My prosperity prospers to 10,000 people. Their prosperity prospers me. Say it again, make it yours. My prosperity prospers 10,000 people. Their prosperity prospers me. What you give away, you get to keep. Your good enough isn't good enough until your good enough is all you got. You don't have to get it right. You just have to get it going. What you permit persists. As Zig Ziglar said, by inch, it's a cinch.
Mm-hmm.
Get back in the game, bro. Get back in the game. What?
Man.
2025. Your middle name? I'm a future millionaire. I'm a can-do artist. I'm a future millionaire. I don't know how. Could take 10 years. The world is run by losers. Losers. Born losers. Abe Lincoln failed 3 times at the Senate. Loser. Henry Ford, clueless. Didn't have a clue how to do a car. He didn't get all his friends. Zuckerberg, Ford, losers. Failed. Had to get their friends to help them. Domino's burned down like twice the first 5 years. Ray Kroc and McDonald's. Good guy, genius. He was a loser. He had to get his friends to help him. Born loser. Well, if you're calling me a loser, what's the game? The game is to be truthful. Don't lie to yourself, bro. Be honest. Joe, give me one last second. Give me one last sentence before you hang up the phone violently because you're old and exhausted. Joe, one sentence. I'm going to put it on my steering wheel, Joe. If you don't have the fight, guys, to get up one more time, look at me. You don't have the fight to get up one more time on that horse. You'll be forced to settle for whatever shows up because you won't be in the fight. You won't have the gloves on. You'll be a girly man. And you won't, as Arnold says, and you just have to take whatever shows up. We're beasts. We're man giants. We're closet geniuses. We fail our way forward. We don't bring it home to the wife. We don't stomp in our own house. We don't flex in our own house. The women gave birth to the kids. It's flowers. It's yes, ma'am, no, man. You're the king, biblically, right? In the house, calm.
Yep.
Calm. As soon as we walk the streets, we got blood on us. Because we're using our lips and speaking positivity into ourselves and each other because we're good news merchant. Well, why are we all bloody? Because 1,000 people a day keep saying, get in the box, you suck, you're too old. We have the venom in the blood from all of our friends, family, neighbors, and coworkers. You suck, you can't do it. And I'm done.
Man, dude, if people just tuning in now, shame on you. You're going to have to wait till this uploads, get it from the beginning. Everything that Joe we've been talking about in this time, and he's going to be back again. I can almost guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
All in the description, all his contact information is there, all his links. Check it out. Reach out, get involved, get into his funnel. You'll learn, you'll grow. And Joe, thanks so much for being with us.
Adios, bro. I love you, Shawn. And you owe me pizza.
Hey, definitely stick around for one moment.